Much for joining us on this fabulous Monday. As above, so below. We talking about lunar energy, moon energy, connectivity, astral, lunar power, all cycles of the zodiac. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys for being with us on this Monday. We want to say hello also to my Madrina and to my Padrino and to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. I tell you on today, we had a great time on earlier today on the social media, all of my social media platform. But tonight, this message it wouldn't make it through TikTok. So we want to give you guys an opportunity that as you come in and being notified that Apostle Eda is live. I want to thank you for being a part of my spiritual family. Also to my my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube family, and especially to my Patreon family. What's up there, Larriton? What you doing? What it be, Taurus in the house? Kiara, Pisces. What's up there? Oh, look at my Libra. All right there. That's what I'm talking about. Also, that Chemist Doll. All right there, Sagittarius from Georgia. We appreciate you for being with us. Mama Susan. How you doing? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Listen, this is the night. Listen, if you this is the night for grown people. You might want to check out tonight. This testing as taking a test. Oh, okay. And then we got my baby Scorpio. We got Keish, and then we got Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, and then we got Mary Bond. What's up there, sweet? Yes, I appreciate you guys so much. Let me tell y'all something. I have had the pleasure, I have had the honor of doing work for some great people, and I want you guys to understand that my intention is to teach you guys real magic, real spiritual law. What's up there, Cassandra Bell, my Capricorn? What's up there, Royal Artist? Yes, for my Gemini from Chicago. We got quite a few people from Chicago, the Windy City. All right, thank you for being with us. I want y'all guys to hit that like button. I want you also to share this because, like I said, sometimes you can't tell people certain things because they won't take it the way that you want to take it. This might be the lie that there may be some people that need to grow up as a spiritual man or spiritual woman and understand what life is really about. This is going to be the lie for you, especially if you understand what moon energy is. Moon is about growth. Nothing can grow on planet Earth without the moon. Okay? Every cycle of the moon produces growth. I'm going to say it again. Every phase of the moon produces growth. Okay? Without the moon, there is no process of growth. Okay? There is no process of development. What's up, Unveiling and my Pisces? And then we got Natasha Foster. I feel like the man on Price is Right. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the Price is Right. Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina. And then we got Boaz in the house, my Pisces. Thank you for being with us on tonight. Shamari, there you go, another Chicago, my Cancer from Chicago. We got quite a few. I told you we got quite a few of them. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes down to the moon, and you trying to understand spirits, I don't care if you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're an atheist. You could be a Presbyterian. You could be a Lutheran. You got to understand growth. Okay, you got to understand cycles. If you are really trying to grow in your spirituality, grow in life, grow in relationship, you got to understand moon. The phases are there. What's up there, Regina Thomas? All right, blessings. What's up, Latadra? My Taurus in the house. My cousin look like my mama, my sister, and my grandma. Y'all know she a mess. She ain't nothing to play with. All right, and then we got Tree Ron. What's up there, Tree Ron Aries? What you doing? She finally got off the corner to bring Apostle that money. I'm her spiritual pimp, but we thank God for her. We appreciate her. Not her pastor, but her spiritual pimp. But we thank God for Tree Ronda being a blessing to Apostle Samuel Ely Jr. Yes, baby. That's my cousin, though. Y'all saying, what's up? I love it. Let me tell y'all something. I am here to teach you how to take life for what it is. It's cycles. And if you're really trying to grow and you're really trying to come out of situation, circumstances, then you're going to need to understand how the moon works and understand the power of 21 days. I'm going to say it again. The power of 21 days. In your manifestation, I don't care what you practice, all of our spirituality, all of our prayers, all of our conjure, all of our affirmation have to go through the process, the cycle of 21 days. You understand? What's up? That's my eldest son. It's in the house, Latravian. I call him by his government name. Jeez, I'm up in the mood today. But that's my eldest son. He's a Cancer as well. And we want to thank God to each and every one of you guys. If you don't understand the power of the moon, you're never going to understand growth. You're never going to respect it because you feel like all the cycles of the moon are important. And if you don't get that, then you're going to struggle in your spiritual growth. Don't matter if you're a Christian. Don't matter if you're a Muslim. Doesn't matter if you're an atheist. The moon control. I like to tell people a lot of times, because they like, especially in the church, they like to dope on what they don't believe in. What's up there, madam? Oshun. That's my friend. That's my Sagittarius. That's my, as she called me, her comrade. Yes, sir. I call it the cucumber of love. You understand? We appreciate what God is doing when it comes to growing. I'm the cucumber of love. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here to water on tonight. It is time to grow. It is time to understand our growth. Now, let me tell y'all something. We have the dark moon. We have the phase of the moon, full moon for reason. And then we have the half moon, the cycles of the moon. All of these are important. And we all somewhere, somehow, in different phases or different cycles. Now, some of us started out on our journey a little earlier than others. But guess what? Wherever you at in life, it is what it be. But we also appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope I put a smile on some of y'all faces. Some of y'all need to smile. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we going to rejoice and be. It don't matter what cycle. Some of y'all on y'all final cycle, and it's okay. Especially the women that are in the situation where you almost, your well finna dry up. I ain't talking about your goodies, but we talking about your menstrual cycle. And then you can practice all the conjure you want to practice. You can go around your nganga all you want, because the well has dried up. Okay? But I want to share with you guys tonight, because this is important. When it comes down to conjure and spirituality and practice and manifestation, this is why the moon is so important. It is the pulling, the gravitational pull on your particular prophecy that you may be waiting on, your prayers you may be waiting on, or your affirmations you may be waiting on. It is important. What's up there? What's up, Leo? It is Monday. Monday is bringing it. My Leo, I ain't seen my Leo in a long time. But we want to say hello to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you. All 12 houses. Thank God I have the tendency to pull more than one grape at a time. I thank God for the bunches of grapes. Because if one or two drop out my mouth, I got more to pull from. Y'all understand? So we want to learn something tonight. Now listen. If your ears is too saved, and you ain't really in the gospel, and you really ain't abiding in your truth, this might be a little tough for your ears. But I want to talk about something tonight that I know is going to help us, especially if you have been in the church and you just been going to church and you know for yourself, without a prophet, without an apostle, without a reading, without insight, that there is too much going on for God to be in the building. You understand, huh? It is too much going on for God to be moving or speaking. You understand? I want to talk about this on tonight. My subject is stop glorifying BS. Y'all, BS is an acronym for bullshiggity, okay? We want to stop glorifying bullshiggity, okay? That's what we talking about, grown people. And I don't care what age bracket you in, we smell BS when we say it, okay? Like the light. Yeah, what's up, my Scorpio? My Lord say, hit that like button. Now, I'm going to start with 2 Corinthians. To all of my Christian buddies, I use the Bible, so we do not mess with John. All right, that Tree Rhonda. She done got off that corner and spending that money. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody likes a broke hoe. Not me, anyway. Praise God. So we got protection. I ain't calling her no hoe. But I ain't calling her the gold digger either. Praise Jehovah. All right, I got you down, Tree. I got protection and money. All right. Now, let's get with it. Tattoo, what's up there? I was so mad at my sister when my sister got a tattoo. It ain't my body, but I had the nerve, the audacity of brother to be married my own sister by her body. I'm something else. Anyway, 2 Corinthians 11, chapter 16 through 20. Now, I'm going to show you why this matters. She said, I can't with you. She loved me for who I am. 2 Corinthians 11, 16 through 20. Here we go, guys. Now it says this. I say again, let no man think me a fool. If otherwise, yet as a fool receive me, that I may boast myself a little. It says, that which I speak it not after the Lord, but as it were foolishly, in this confidence of boasting. Then it goes on to say, verse 18, seeing that many glory after the flesh, I will glory also. For ye suffer fools gladly, seeing ye yourselves are wise. Verse 20 says, for ye suffer, if a man bring you into bondage, if a man devour you, if a man take of you, if a man exalt himself, if a man smite you on the face. Now, this is, all right there. What's up there, Brother Johnny, father of our church? Now, let's get into this. First of all, what I like to do is I don't like to go by my definition. When you talking to grown folk, and a lot of times when you grow up, people come up with their own definitions, okay? So we going to deal with what Webster say. We're going to deal so we all can be on one page, on one accord, okay? First of all, the word BS, bullshit, it means, whatever, it means stupid or untrue, whether it's written or spoken, okay? The word nonsense, everybody, it means spoken or written words that have no meaning or make no sense. Foolishness or unacceptable behavior. This is nonsense. Okay? Now, why am I talking about this? It is one thing to play the fool. It is another thing to glorify the foolishness that you played. Okay? As a grown man, I know when I'm with the foolishness. You understand? I get it. But I'm not going to glorify it. So let me break it down what Apostle Ely is saying. My son on here so he can verify. The reason why I say this stuff out here, because when my son was first born, I did not have the resources and the monies that I had. I was out there having sex, wasn't prepared for life. I was really a sheltered child. Mama taking care of me, and I'm out here doing grown people stuff, and I did not have grown people resources. You understand? That's foolishness. The reason why I say don't glorify foolishness, I never told my son that why he was close to his grandma, because my grandmother and my sister really supported my son, when my first child, when he was born. I didn't have it. They were doing. My mom was buying boxes. She wasn't buying bags of clothes. She was buying stuff by the boxes. She buys Pampers, his milk, everything my son got. It came in a case. Okay? The reason why I say that, I never glorified my misbehavior, so my son didn't grow up thinking that his daddy had it going on. What's up, Monique Fofo? Let me explain something to y'all. When you out here praying, and you out here petitioning spirit, when you out here asking the ancestors, you cannot be out here telling people that you don't understand why you at where you at. I thank God that my family had what they had, or my son would have been suffering. You understand? I thank God that I come from what I come from, or my son would not have had that. He didn't even know I was broke because my family had. I do not glorify to my children my foolishness. I was out there hopping hoes. I was up on the hoes. I was around hoes. I couldn't even afford all the hoeing I was doing. But thank God that somebody in my family had some money. You understand? I do not glorify my foolery. When you praying, you need to go to God. You need to go to Spirit about the truth, so you can get some help where you at. And stop telling your children and your spiritual children when you know you ain't got your life together. Stop making like you don't need nobody. That's foolishness. That's nonsense, huh? Just because you got a pair of balls, it don't make you a man. Because you got a clit, it don't make you a woman. Just because let me tell you something. One thing I cannot oblige, when somebody's sitting here trying to tell me that you more man or more woman than somebody that's out there getting it, and you getting government assistance, and then you got the nerve to tell somebody you taking care of your child. No, my tax dollars are taking care of your child. Okay? Huh? The democracy that allows you to get money in spite of your... That's nonsense. I'm not going to let me tell you something. I can be poor and broke. Huh? But I'm getting mine. You understand? When I'm earning by the sweat of my brow, you're not going to disrespect. If you just doing better than me and we both out here, hey, I'll give it to you. That's not nonsense. But for you to glorify that you don't have to go to work so you can take somebody else's husband, somebody else's wife, you can lay up with somebody else because you getting a disability check and you want to make like you don't understand where I'm coming from, baby, that's nonsense. I don't care if you in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. Let me break it down further to you. You can run your business the way you do because let me tell you, some people ain't hating on nobody. But as long as another man, if you a woman on here on social media and your husband is working and so therefore you don't pay your bills out of the money that you make off social media or from the home. So therefore you cannot compare yourself with a woman that's out here got to get it on her own. It ain't your fault that she out there by herself, but it's nonsense to compare yourself to her. Okay? When you got to get it off the grind, you don't want nobody walking up to telling you about what they doing when you know they got support. I told my son, you're not a thug. Huh? We live like the Cosby, on the Cosby Show. We live good. We live good. It's nonsense for you to sit there at a certain age of your life and you claiming to be growing and you still not clear about what you want and where you trying to go. And nobody should at this age of your life should be telling you who should be your friends, who should be your associate, what you should be sowing to, what you should be getting, who you should be listening to. It's nonsense. And then you turn around. I'm going to show you an example what I call nonsense. You say you got the Holy Ghost, but you tell everybody the devil's on your track trying to tell you back, turn you back. That's nonsense. Another nonsense statement that you hear, you got God on your side, but you scared of witchcraft. Another nonsense is you're poor, you think poor, you hang around poor people, but you dream to be rich. That's nonsense. If y'all don't mind, type in nonsense tonight. That is nonsense, huh? It is nonsense to have unprotected sex and then you shock about the outcome. Whether it's a baby or whether it's a disease or whether it's a release. I don't care. It's just nonsense. At a certain age, you're not ignorant. It's nonsense that you're going to keep on spending your money getting broke and you ain't got nothing to show for it and you want me to declare you wise. I can't do it. Now, listen, it's your business. Y'all know I'm a Sag. Y'all know my moon is in Aries and my rising sign positive. But it is nonsense for you to think that I'm going to feel sorry for you as a grown man, a grown woman, when you chose to be in the condition you have and now you shocked at the outcome. And then you're going to glorify talking about, oh, God got me here. Oh, I'm waiting on God. God did not put your ass in that situation. You did. The devil did not put you in that situation. You did. Why you blaming the devil for your circumstance and why you waiting on God to bring you out? I don't understand. It's nonsense. It doesn't add up. Huh? It doesn't add up. When I was writing that line about that wasn't my baby, and my mama said, well, either you been there or your brother been there. One of y'all three been there. And the other two say they ain't been there. So ain't leave one. The math don't lie. 1 + 1 is 2. Why you want me to believe in something about you when the math ain't there? The math ain't mathing. It don't make no sense. Let me explain it to you like this. Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this gray right here? How I'm gonna tell everybody I'm 30 and Trey 30? How I'm going to tell everybody I'm 28 and my next son is 28? That's what it came back, 99.99999. The numbers don't lie. I was lying. Oh, Apostle Ela was lying. I wasn't no apostle then, but it don't matter. I still was lying. Huh? The math is talking. And you want everybody to believe that you aren't going out here and read the book of Psalms. You're going to read the Songs of Solomon. You're going to burn a candle. You're going the baby, it don't. If nobody else tell you, if nobody got the courage, if you ain't got, I don't even have that much hair on my chest anyway. Got more hair on my nipple than my chest. But that's beside the point. I need you to understand, there's one thing to playing a fool, but when you glorify it, the glorification of the nonsense means that somebody gonna take you serious and they gonna try to do the very thing you done. If you know it's foolishness, why glorify it? If you know it was BS, why you gonna glorify that? Be wrong and correct the behavior so the next generation don't do it. But you run around here trying to glorify like it's something good, the condition you in. Okay. I wrote on here, how you done had 47 men and you still say you're a good woman. That's nonsense to me. Huh? You done been put out by 12 women. How you still a good man? The numbers. It's just some things. It's one thing to be a fool. It's another thing to glorify. Oh, they want me. You know, and we try to do reverse psychology in spirituality. It ain't no reverse psychology. The math is there. The evidence is there. You're making bad decisions, and somewhere you keep hanging around people that don't got it for you, and the math ain't there. You keep talking to people that don't give a damn about your situation unless they're getting something out of it. I don't understand why you won't just admit you done played fool and then try to correct your behavior. But no, that ain't what you're going to do. You're going to try to glorify and talk about God going to bless you anyhow. That's all right. I lost my arm. I lost my leg. I lost my job. But I'm still here. You just told me yesterday you had the whole arm of God on. What the hell happened? That's nonsense, y'all. The stuff that y'all sit there and let people tell y'all, and you know it don't make no sense. Let me say it like this. Because you get up in the morning after laying down with that man and put on a new wig, that don't make you a new woman. That's nonsense. They told me if you lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas. So my thing is, if you got a catfish and you go out and buy the most expensive bread and put that catfish inside of that bread, it's still catfish. It's still called a catfish sandwich. I don't care if it's Italian bread. I don't care what kind of bread it is. It's nonsense to think that you can buy something more expensive on top of mess and make it worth something. We cannot continue out here glorifying this BS. How is you a root woman and you ain't got no roots? Nonsense. You got the nerve to be financially struggling and you ain't bought no Better Business candle. You ain't bought no. It's nonsense. Oh, Apostle Ela, I really need your help. Not when you broke. You needed my help when you had some money. But you done took your tax money. You done took your man money, your husband, whoever money. And you done went out there and bought you some weed so your ass suffers. You have made a choice. That is nonsense to know that you're in certain dilemmas and certain things are coming up and you're not spending your money wisely. And now you want to play on my sympathy or anybody else's sympathy. And now we got to be nasty and need to be a good Christian because your monkey ass went out and spent your money foolishness and you ain't been good. I don't feel no sympathy for you. If you like it, I love it. I promise you I do. Some of y'all don't understand. People taking their own time, their own energy, their own resource. I don't care if you ain't got but $20. Your light bill is $100. Why are you buying cigarettes? But you can't afford cigarettes unless you going to see your way with that cigarette lit. And that cigarette only going to burn so long. Why we got to, as conjurers, as root workers, as tatas, mumbos, hugan, apostle, you sit there and let this man or woman dry your finances up. And now we supposed to feel bad because you and y'all cheering. Not my cheering. You and y'all cheering. Going through. Who made that decision? You put them in that predicament. Huh? Them children need to be looking at you, not going to the church and talking about, oh, y'all supposed to be saved, y'all supposed to be this, y'all supposed to be that, and seeing me and my children out there. Y'all want us to have enough for Christmas. No, you didn't want your children to have enough for Christmas. You didn't want your children to have nothing for Easter. You didn't want your children to have education because you sat on your ass and you made a decision that makes no sense. Huh? You laying down having babies with a man that don't have a W-2. It don't make no sense. You having babies with a woman that's as a stripper and she only making $40. Something that math ain't mathing. It's nonsense. And then you out here bragging that you a stripper. $40, I wouldn't tell nobody. I laid down with no man or no woman, huh? And did strange things for a piece of change. I'ma keep that quiet. A wise man keep his tongue. Some of y'all ain't got no wisdom. You shouldn't tell nobody. Even if I tell people all the time, I ain't finna tell you nothing. You know why? Because if Jesus see it all, I ain't even gonna tell him. If you say you got an all-seeing eye, you damn sure better know it. Because certain things, the foolishness that I done, oh no, it ain't to be glorified. If only thing I told my foolishness to my children because I didn't want them repeating my process. You understand? But just going out glorifying some of the stupid stuff that I was doing, thought I was saying something, thought I was doing something. Oh, hell to the no. Oh, no. What we not going to do 2023 is entertain the foolishness, the nonsense. It don't add up. It makes no sense. You want me to pray for you to lose weight while you eat 2.5 chickens. I didn't say 2.5 legs. I didn't say 2.5 drumsticks. I said you eat 2.5. You want me to pray. It's nonsense. You done ate 4 pieces and drunk 2 gallon liters of Pepsi. And then you're going to take a diet pill. Nonsense. Now you don't want nobody to say, you walk out in the world, bend over, I got to see this crater, and you don't want me to have nothing to say. Then don't walk in front of me then. That's nonsense. You don't want nobody talking to you, then stop putting your business in front of everybody. It's nonsense. You want to be taken seriously, then stop with the foolishness. You want people to honor you, then handle your business. Credit card company called me. What the hell you calling me for? I'm calling about my damn money, Mr. Ely. Stop acting like you don't know why I'm calling. Yes, I asked you how was your day, but you know I don't give a damn about your day. I'm calling about my money. It's nonsense, y'all. I'm just talking about me right now. Why Nordstrom calling me? Why Macy's and Dillard's calling me? Bought 2 packs of Money Blessing incense and quit your job. Trey, that is a good one. My eldest son said you done bought 2 packs of Money Blessing incense and then quit your job. Huh? You done slept with everybody in the city, now you want to be married. Nonsense. Why his family talk? You know his family gonna talk about you. And then, you know, if I was some of y'all, I would go to, listen, I understand why you don't want me to be with your son, because if I had a son, I wouldn't want him to be with me either. But I done checked. Well, but don't act like the family ain't got a reason to have a problem with him or her being with you. Don't act like they ain't heard about you and the football team and the water boy around the corner. Don't act like the family, the mama, don't have a right to be taken aback, if you will, when you walked up. Not you. There's a girl that came out there, called herself, jumping in my phone. Michelle Williams said, you better speak. This girl come out there, she gonna try my system. So My mom and my sister was out in the yard. So the girl got out the car. She said, "You ain't heard about me? You ain't heard about me?" Because her friends that start coming around, so she want to get loud on our street. So she's like, y'all, they don't know my mama's a Virgo. She's like, she said it too many times. She said, "You ain't heard about me." No, my mama said, "Oh, we heard about you. We heard about how you give good head. That's what we heard about you." Some of y'all run around there hollering about, "Yeah, you heard about it," but you don't know what we done heard about you. We might have heard some things you might not want us to hear about. You understand? Stop with the foolishness. Huh? Stop, especially when you know you ain't got no good reputation. It ain't nothing wrong with making your mistakes in your life. It ain't nothing wrong with falling short. But when you trying to glorify and standing in front of people like nobody ain't heard about you, you running around here saying you crown and you scared of witchcraft. Let me tell you something else that's nonsense. Let me tell you, I want y'all to move real close to the screen. Let me tell y'all something that's more nonsense than anything. The nonsense that I think it is for you to believe in me and not believe in yourself. If that ain't nonsense. How you gonna believe in me but you don't believe in you? My son said that the God 3000. Yeah. My mama laid it. I mean, she shut her. My mama had the whole, everybody laughing at her. Some of these people, they have lived their life in nonsense, but that ain't the problem as much as glorifying it. I don't have a problem with people playing fool. Guess what? I done played fool. But when you as a spiritual, you grow and you develop and you realize, you know what? I need to grow out of this. I need to put this down. This is not working. I'm not going to keep arguing about the same thing. This, why are you arguing about something? As much as I don't like the idea that my dog Shango digs up my yard, I still know he's a dog. And he's going to behave like a dog. I can get mad all out. If I wanted a pretty yard, I shouldn't have put him out in the yard. Every time I turn my back and leave him in the yard, he dig up my yard. He's a dog. It's nonsense for you to be mad with people that have shown you their character over and over and over. We don't think they crazy. We think you crazy. And for you to think that you can tell us this and we don't know that you full of it, the BS, you too grown for that, baby. Possibly just trying to help you on today, huh? You know what's nonsense? To have on clean clothes and wash your ass. That's nonsense. That, sir and ma'am, is nonsense. You know what I mean by that? You know you got a dirty heart, but you want a clean man. You know you got a dirty heart, but you want a clean woman. You know that you don't want nothing out of life, but you want somebody else to give you all the world has. I'll give you the sun, the rain, the moon, and the mountain. I think it's nonsense for you to pass the coffee table where the bills are laying up and then go in the bedroom and want to have sex. I think that's utter nonsense. I think that you know what tomorrow, what we're up against, and for you to behave like you don't know what time it is, it's nonsense. Somebody got to repeat something over and over to a grown person that understands what life cycle is all about. It's nonsense. Huh? If you don't like what you hear out of somebody's mouth, then you need to determine what you need to do about it. Because nobody wants to keep hearing that. Huh? You want to sit here and like, listen, your man got 97 felonies. If you want to take care of him and fight for your man, yeah, we think you crazy, but it's your business. But for you to go around and talking about people hating on you and people jealous of you, that's BS. Why wouldn't we talk? Why wouldn't we have something to say? I'm not going to stop living because you playing fool, but if I see it, I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to keep it moving. That's not me in your business. That's your business in my way. Arguing with the salt, but not being sugar. I know that right, Shamari. What we're not gonna do in 2023 is we're not fit to entertain. Not only we're not gonna glorify the BS. We're not gonna do it. If you're gonna do it, do it. Do it. Apostle Elaine ain't even trying to tell you not to do. If you want to keep on going on the route, you're gonna go ahead. But what I don't want, as when you get to the end of that dead end, I don't want to hear about it. Because you got a right to do what you're doing. But what you don't have a right to do is glorify that you keep going down dead ends. Do the right conjure. If you want to live high on the hog, then pay the goddamn cost to be the boss. If you want to be high on the hog, why you got pig feet in your mouth? If you want to live high on the hog, why you got chitlins in your mouth? You know what chitlins is? You want me to accept something that it's obvious that's not what you want. You don't even have pig ears. At least pig ears are higher on the hog. You got chitlins and pig feet in your mouth, and you want me to believe you want to live high on the hog. That's nonsense. There's no way that you will continue to do what you're doing. There's no way that you would still be out here penny pinching, trying. If you want to do better in life, you get around people that are going to challenge you. If you want to be smarter, you stop hanging around stupid ass people. If you want a powerful conjure, you come and drop powerful conjure money. You don't ask no queen and give her peasantry gifts. How the hell you gonna call me Superman and give me a present for Clark Kent? It's nonsense. If you want me to behave a certain type of way with you, then you should have considered that before you behave the way you did before. And I told women this over and over. I don't care if he gay. I don't care if he's straight. I don't care if he bi. I don't care if he like licking puppies. I don't care if he like stewing giraffe. I don't care what he into. Bestiality, it don't matter. I don't care if he a Satanist. All men are visual creatures. If you want his attention, be what he's looking for. Other than that, do not expect no man, gay, straight, bi, crooked, educated, uneducated, to buy a cow where the milk has been distributed for free. We ain't gonna do it. And that's even the great Apostle Samuel Ely Jr. I ain't paying for what I already done played with. Them just real, You ain't got no business having a baby from the kangaroo. A kangaroo only gets to mate when he is the champ. It ain't nobody's fault that you gave it up for a slice of bread when you could have got the loaf. Stop with the BS. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We gonna be grown. If you got to do what you got to do. But what we ain't gonna do, we ain't gonna glorify it no more. Go on, do what you're gonna do. And when you pray, go to God like he know who he is. The harlot can go before God. Mary Magdalene. The two harlots went before King Solomon. You can be who you are and God gonna be just to you. But what you can't do, go tell God or your ancestor that BS. What you stand in front of your ancestors like they don't know who you is. Like they don't see what you do. And then you go and give them that BS as though you some victim. Nobody mistreating you. You mad because your plan done backfired in your face. That's what's wrong with you. That's the BS we all know. And it's okay. When my son, I hate to lose too. We were playing Uno. Me and my kids, we hate losing. So when y'all can imagine when we playing certain games, it is not nothing nice. You understand? But at the end of the day, I remember my middle boy would come to me. My older son, he cheating. You know he hate to lose and he will cheat to win. Do not come in my room again. If you don't, I told you he's a cheater and you keep going there playing with him. He hate to lose. If he got to hide cards, if he got to get another stack of Uno cards to have other cards to beat you, he's gonna do it. And you keep going in there sitting up on that table playing with your brother and you know he gonna cheat and then you gonna get mad. I ain't gonna whoop him because I told you who he was. You doing that at your own risk. You stop. I told him I don't play games. That's nonsense. When you know what you're dealing with and you act like you sitting down with somebody you know, that's BS. Just tell them you like that jailhouse worm. Huh? It's okay. It's your business. That makes sense. Because that don't make no sense to me. And guess what? I ain't judging you. All I'm saying is, don't glorify it. Do what you do. You grown. But don't make it like it's something wonderful. Don't make it like it's time to write a book about it. That you played fool. You played fool to yourself, on yourself, and not even for yourself. You in here mad with your mama in her house. That's nonsense to me. When you don't have to be mad about nobody in their house when you grown. You ain't got to be mad about nobody in their car when you grown. You ain't got to be mad with nobody on a job. You can always quit and start your own business. That's nonsense. You say I don't like to lose either. I'm very competitive. And I try. Who? My family, card game, trash talkers. All I'm trying to tell y'all, when you're doing energy, a lot of y'all keep getting BS in y'all life because you full of BS. Stop it. You want to stop attracting that stuff and you really want to grow, stop being real, huh? I told one of my members in my church, I said, treat him like a rental car. The pastor of the church, I said, treat him like a rental car. She said, Daddy, what you talking about? I said, nachos. When you pay for a rental car, you have a certain amount of time to ride that. And then you return that back to Avis, Enterprise, Hertz, Budget, wherever you rent from. But that's not your car. It's nothing. If you want to rent a car, you want to rent a relationship, you want to rent the scene, you want to rent an environment, that's fine, but don't try to convince us that's yours. That's all I'm saying. Huh? I don't care if you rent that car for 2 years, it's not yours. I don't care if I don't care if you pray about it for 47 years, it's still not yours. It's a rent, a car. You don't own it. You don't own it, sir. You don't own it, man. Not yours. Bam. All I'm trying to tell you, don't try to convince us because you done had the car for 6 months that it's your car. That's still a rental. I don't care if you keep it for a year. It's still a rental. What's so hard to understand about that? Damn. You spending more time trying to convince me because it keep pulling up your driveway that it belongs to you. Every time we run the tag, it says Avis. There is another owner. Stop acting like you've been tricked. You ain't been tricked. That's nonsense. I've been telling, I done said it, women done said it, grown men done said it. Huh? Everybody know. Everybody know if you want to give somebody a man, do not give him none. That's what he gave, whether he's straight or he bi. If you want anything out of his pocket, his wallet, or get him to do something, don't give him none. Because the moment you give him something, we gonna change. Who they don't know that? You don't need a reading, you don't need a candle, you don't need none of that. That's nonsense. Keep going on them people job late. It ain't High John, it ain't Low John. It's you, John. It's you, Martha. It's you. Looking for something for nothing, you gonna get exactly that. My mama said all the time, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. She always used to say, you start out wrong, you're gonna end up wrong. I don't try to do right for people. I try to do right by people for me. He tricked. No. It ain't but two things can happen. Either he raped you or you gave it away. It ain't both. You gave him the money. You, sir, ma'am, you gave them that money. You gave that to them. They didn't use you. Things did not work out the way you wanted them to, and now you want everybody to believe, because that's BS. That's BS. The man don't even know your PIN number. The woman don't even know your PIN number. You gave it to her. I know you shame that everybody know you out here paying for tail. But don't lie on her and say she robbed you, because that ain't the truth. She didn't rob you. You gave her that. You gave him that. You ain't laying up in your bed, you hollering about he broke in. No forced interest nowhere. No forced interest nowhere. I got Tree Rhonda down for protection incense and money incense. Money, Tree Rhonda in the pot. I keep trying to tell y'all, if you ain't got a cauldron, I got one for you. And then protection. And then what my Libra. Libra. Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth, right? Still ain't gonna change nobody. They don't want to hear that, because that ain't spiritual. Oh, it's spiritual. Because you don't want to waste your chi, your energy on a bunch of nonsense. When you look up in life, you want to be able to see something that you done accomplished and make your life, not nobody else, your life worth living. And a lot of y'all going to wake up one day miserable because when you look around, you done play and waste a lot of your time with a bunch of nonsense and glorifying. I know you telling the truth if I see it. Y'all hear me? I want you to grow. But I can't get you to grow when you keep glorifying the nonsense. You're getting older. Stop glorifying the tomfoolery. Do what I do. Make jokes of how you clown and played fool when you were young. Nothing worse. The only thing worse than a young fool is an old fool. I'm not trying to be an old clown. I clown about what I used to clown on. But I ain't finna play with no fool at this age. Can't do it. And I advise you not to do it. And get as much information you can to get your life in a direction where it's growing like you need it to. There's too much power and energy and too many skill set people out here for you to be going through some of the stuff you're going through. You ain't hurting nobody but yourself, honey. And when I say honey, I'm talking about male and female. Long or short. All right, Libra, I'm going to do your reading. Everybody play the fool sometime. Not all the time, but sometimes. That's right. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But what my problem is when you trying to glorify it. Nobody ain't got time for that. Use your foolishness as a testimony of how you got wise and got hip to the game. And you start making better decisions. Not for you running around here wanting us to glorify you as a stupid OG. And they said that right. How many hoes you had? Huh? That's all it is. You ain't, and none of them got you. So you couldn't have been that great. All right. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Concerning Michelle, the Libra. Michelle, the Libra. Michelle, the Libra. What is it that this Libra needs to focus on? All right. Here we go. All right, Libra. If this is your first time in my live, I read 3 cards. Spread. First card, shadow card. Middle card is what's present, and then your third card is your outcome card. All right, let's see what's going on in Libra. Ruling Venus in shadow comes up. Stop fatal attraction. Yud, Yud, Yud. It said, I am the high priest, or in your case, high priestess, in the temple of my own being. Hit that. Thank you, Natasha, for hit that like button. It says, through the power of this name, my soul is imbued with divine energy, and evil people are banished from my presence. Libra, this card says in shadow, focus on your power. Focus on your divine energy. This is talking about you having the power, and stop thinking that you are powerless in the situation. And this says that even in your shadow card, they're saying evil people are going to be banished, dispersed from your presence. I just love the Lord. I love God in spirit so much because God does not lie. Spirit does not lie. Energy does not lie. You so good. You so good to me, Lord. Your middle card, Libra, it says, speak the right words. Not speak the words. It says, speak the right word. That's what this card is saying. It says, Yud, Yud, Zayin. It said, I silence my ego, push the mute button. Now I call the light to speak on my behalf. Look at Psalm 27. This is the very conversation. Oh my God, look at God. This is Psalm 27. It said, stop talking about it. Hit the mute button. It said, call on the light to speak in your behalf on all occasions so that my every word elevates my soul and my existence. This is about you being elevated. This is speaking and understanding what's going on in your life, where you are in the cycle of what you're asking God for. Your shadow card telling you have the power to banish evil people from your presence. Your middle card says about calling in the spirit of light to speak on your behalf. And then look at your outcome card. Your outcome card comes in the depth of death. Nun Yud Tav. It says, I now focus my attention and meditate on the total conviction and certainty of the absolute demise of the angel of death once and for all. This card comes up after your shadow card saying, old things are passed away, behold, all things become new. That means, Libra, as you are going through the cycles, it is getting rid of the negativity and the things that do not serve you. And do not ponder on it, because these things are going to pass away. There's new opportunity. There's new things going to be showing up in your life. You don't need to be drained by a dead battery. You don't need to be drained by a dead alternator. Understand this reading. All of the signs are there. Everything is moving in its proper perspective for your life. This is even in your outcome card. That which is dead to you is not going to follow you into in the year. As you go through the year, things are going to get better, and the things that have served you less, it is going to move out your life. 27 and 100 Psalms. Trying to tell you. Let me tell y'all something. I know a lot of time, because I'm a seer, I can be more confident in your situation because he tells me the end at the beginning, so I already know how it's going to turn out for you. So a lot of times when I say it's going to be all right, you're still looking at what the process you're going through. But just like a washing machine and dryer, there will be an end of the cycle. The clothes went in dirty, but they're going to come out clean. The clothes went in wet, but they are going to come out dry. That is the promise. I'm going to say it again. The clothes did go in the washing machine dirty, but they're going to come out on the other side clean. And when they go into the dryer, they're going to go in wet. But after the process, they are going to be dry. That is a promise. Know that the end is going to be in your favor. That's all that really matters. I got my package today. Oh, you got your package today, Gemini? Gonna use my Stop Gossip Reversal and I know that's right. She got her package. Yeah, she's been saying, I can't wait to get my stuff. Baby. Now, when you get through working with that Gemini, especially by you being a Gemini and speaking over your stuff, make sure that you Make sure that you, when the thing go to manifest, and testify to goodness. Testify to goodness. Yes, sir. You already got a prayer life. Now you got some show enough tools there. Yes, baby. That's what Michelle need to get that. Order her some Stop Gossip and some of that reversal. Where's the other one? Now, instant triple threat. If you are air sign, and we're in the age of Aquarius, air signs are Libras, Aquarius, and Geminis, or you have that placement. Understand, air element is going to work stronger for you. And if you have that placement in certain areas of your life, that's the air element. It's going to work more effective for you. Instant, it's going to work more powerful because it's the air element. Fixed air element. Understand what I'm saying? I don't care if you're an E5, Voodoo, Santeria. Burn you some instant. I'm going to do a teaching. When I get my other classes done, I'm going to show y'all how y'all sleeping on this incense burning. Put it in the air. As they say in the church, put it in the atmosphere. She said, you know I will. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I thank God for y'all. I think I got everybody. Minister Mario, are we good? I got about 4 minutes. You speaking truth. All right, Mary Bond. She said you speaking truth. Come on here. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of these people think I might have a good time, and because I'm a Sagittarian, so I got metaphors all day long. But analogies all day long. But at the end of the day, Sister Brickhouse, triple threat. Triple threat. That Sag ain't playing. That Sagittarius, Sister Brickhouse said she drop kicking their ass in the middle of next week. And that means in the middle of the ocean, no land, nowhere. Stranded. Sister Brickhouse is a Sagittarius. She need to take that horse-like energy and drop kick their ass in the middle of the ocean. That's right. Say, Lord, send my spirit to drop kick that hole in the middle of the street. You got to speak those things. Y'all got to understand. It might sound crazy what I do or say, but I be meaning every word I say. If I was that Sagittarius, I'd say, Lord, drop kick that hole in the middle of traffic. That's right. She be driving down the road, the door pop open. Boop. Then you be like, oh my God, it actually worked. I've been trying to tell you. I ain't going to jail for nobody. Not when I got a God. Not when I got ancestors. He'll do it. If he'll knock their teeth out their mouth, he'll most certainly drop kick them. Huh? Then don't they tell you in the church his arm is not too short to save, and it's also it's not too short to choke a hold. Some of y'all, instead of speaking because you think it's not Christian-like, y'all better stop listening to these other weak-ass people when it comes to the true and living God, and understand the right things to be speaking, so therefore you can see evidence and you can feel that God is answering you. When I hear, let me tell you something, Minister Mario, when he be telling y'all what he be doing, he don't be lying. When I tell you he be out here and he be getting all kind of testimonies, y'all wonder why Mario don't care what these people said? And at the end of the church, he told them kiss his ass. He meant that, huh? That's a Capricorn. All I'm trying to get y'all to stop going around here trying to look and play nice. They ain't playing nice. I'm matching your energy. And Libras match energy. Listen. Stop making yourself feel like you're not a good Christian woman because you told God to pimp slap somebody, or because you want your ancestor to choke. Drive your enemies out. God sent hornets, bees, after his enemies. Like, that's what kind of God you got. He sent locusts. He sent fleas. He sent lice. That's who you serve. He sent frogs. I love the God that I serve. I'm not He have buzzers shitting down on. Soon as they come out the beauty salon, he let a dove fly right over that shit right on their hair. And I be saying, Lord, I love you. I thank you. Thank you, spirits. Huh? Soon as they get their hair done, soon they walk out, huh? And turn to the left, here comes some pigeons. Look at God. Soon as they get by their new car, here come the raccoons. The raccoon came out the bushes and scratched up their car. I said, look at God. Mole crickets just dug up their yard. I serve an awesome God. I serve an awesome God. I love the Lord, y'all. I love him. Yes, I thank God for speaking through the animals. If God can send the she-bears to eat up the children for calling him a bald-headed prophet, he can allow the maggots and the worms to eat them from the inside of their ass to their throat. I thank you. If he can cause King Herod to be smitten with worms, oh yes, thank you, Lord. I appreciate you, God. Thank you. That I don't have to argue with my enemies. That I don't have to get out there in the street and fight you. Sean Dennis said, look at God. I know that's right. You be sitting out there like, oh my God, huh? They went out to the ocean and out there enjoying themselves at the ocean, at the picnic, and get stung by a whole tribe of jellyfish. I be said, praise Jehovah. I need thee, oh, I need thee every hour. Thank you, jellyfish. Thank you, jellyfish. Thank you, jellyfish. Fiery serpents. Brother Johnny said them fire. I know that right, Brother Johnny. Minister Myers said an awesome and terrible God. Y'all better start letting these people lie to y'all about who the divinity is. Chaos energy. That's why I walk around. They say, well, you don't be scared. I done seen God do too much. He sent locusts to eat up their crops. That's just how petty your God is. You won't get a harvest this year? Yes, sir. They tax refund check get cut short. Like a midget. Yes, sir. They done went and did all that dirt. Got their tax money and going in the Publix and drop the envelope. And you pull up and say, look at God. My God. My God. Y'all imagination, that's cancer. Imagination. Y'all won't think outside the box because you don't think God will move like that, but he will. But he will. Didn't he feed the prophet with the raven? But he will. No, you sitting out there taking yourself through changes that God did not put you through. Yay, won't he get the harvest? All right, won't get none. God so good, he will start their mouth to hurting and then the stores close. Huh? God so good, they can't find their medicine. Thank you, Lord. Now you got to sleep in pain. Praise Jehovah. Sister Brickhouse is swinging tonight. She said, get some more of that money. Ha! Oh, I'm trying to help y'all up here. Y'all think I'm just running my mouth, but I'm a serious as a triple bypass heart attack. I don't even know if that's real. I want y'all to not just be doing conjure. I don't want y'all just praying. I want you to understand who you're serving, understand growth, understand these cycles, these 21. These patterns are out here. It's time to get our harvest. Huh? Let me tell you something. If you're going to fight this fight with a butter knife, the worst you're going to do is make them ashy. You're going to need a machete. It makes no sense to go to a war, to a gunfight, where they say, go to a gunfight with a stick. Make no sense. Don't say you in warfare and then you look down in your hand, look at your weapons, and you ain't got what you need. What? Okay now. All right, Sister Brickhouse, I'm with you. As they say, I'm with you when you're right. And when you're doing right by you, I'm with you. When you're doing wrong by you, I don't trust you. I'm putting it in the pot. She said, do your thing, Apostle. Let me tell y'all something. I actually had to go out of town to get some other products. I have been putting some on these people's ass. It's a blessing, y'all. It's a blessing. Let me tell y'all something. 2023 is our year, our harvest, and we ain't with the nonsense. And I'm not, if you're going to glorify the nonsense, then I'm going to clown you. I am going to roast you 34 coat roast. Do what you got to do for you. And then you can enjoy watching somebody else be blessed. It won't bother you. If you get out here and do what makes sense for your life, then you won't have to worry about envying and being jealous of nobody, because you'll be too much enjoying what God doing in your life. And you'll be able to celebrate your brothers and sisters for real, and not be sitting there with that cockeyed looking monster in your eye, envying and jealous of people, or not celebrating and can't honestly be glad for somebody. We want to be honestly glad for people's growth. For them wanting more than just enough. For them wanting more than just to be from where they come from. Can any good come out of Nazareth? I believe so. That's my personal belief. I believe that you are worth it. You need to be, and what's nonsense, why do I believe that you're worth it and you don't believe you're worth it? You out here sacrificing for everybody else. You out here trying to make sure everybody else got something to eat. Somebody else got some clothes on. Somebody else got a roof over their head. You trying to, instead of doing what you do to make sure you okay. Sometimes I buy something for me just because I'm out here sacrificing. Sometimes my spirit, I'm out here sacrificing for everybody else and don't sacrifice for me. That's nonsense. I'm out here fighting for everybody else, and know if I'm going to destroy your enemies, I'm damn sure going to destroy mine. So while I'm conjuring, bringing yours to an end, I'm going to also include mine. That charity starts at home. Huh? If you're going to make me a cake and you ain't made you a cake, that's nonsense. If you're going to make you a sandwich and you're going to make me a sandwich and don't make you a sandwich, that's nonsense. You're going to make sure your balls, their balls okay, but you ain't going to make sure yours okay. You're going to make sure he got some soap to wash his ass, but you ain't going to make sure you got none to wash her. Baby, that's nonsense. No. You making sure he done ate, and you done got his haircut and your edges and your... Okay. Just don't, all I'm saying is don't glorify it. Don't glorify it. Because if you glorify it, I'm going to clown you. I'm going to roast you. And I'm going to use you for something to teach people what not to do. Okay? I'm just trying to tell you. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that share right to be right, be happy. for them that are elevating. It's about me this year. I'm coming for everything, right, wrong, or I know that's right. Get out there. It's yours. You sitting out there crying because when you look around, you done made everybody else okay but you. That's nonsense. That's BS. That's bullshiggity. That's bull. If you can build it, let me tell y'all something. If I can make sure UPS packages to their customers on time, I'm gonna make sure my customers packages on time. If I can help build UPS business, I can help build my business. If I can help my mama, my brother, my sister, my cousin, I can damn sure help myself. I told one pastor, she said, you stupid. You done left the church and all your prophecies about my ministry growing done come to pass. I said, she sent that message to me. I said, I'm not stupid. I said, you're like, I can prophesy it in your life. I can prophesy it in my own life. If I can speak victory in your life, you damn skip it. I can speak it in my life. If I can speak healing in your life, you damn skip it. I can speak it in my life. Charity begins at home. That's a bunch of nonsense. Why I'm going to bring money into your house and I ain't going to bring money into my house? That's nonsense. How you such a good root worker spiritually for everybody else relationship? You making sure everybody else got some dick and thighs in their bed and you ain't got none of yours? Nonsense. Nonsense. I'm gonna make sure you have a good night. And I ain't gonna make sure I got one. Nonsense. I'm going to fight your legal case, but I ain't going to fight mine? No. If you doing that, you're not learning from Apostle Ely. I ain't got to ask my kids because my kids ain't finna do it any further. Because they know I will clown and roast my own children. Before anybody else, I told my kids, you sell drugs, don't worry about who the informer is. Not only do the police know not only where you hanging out, what you doing, they know your social security number, they know your favorite color, they know what kind of underwear you like to wear. I done told it all. Because ain't nobody going to get pleasure putting you behind bars when I don't work hard for you. Ain't nobody going to sell you out and I don't went out here and work for you. If anybody going to put your ass behind bars, it going to be me. Because I work the hardest for you. That's how I feel about it. That's nonsense. Why I'm going to let somebody else tear you down when I've been building you up? I'm going to tear your ass down. If I don't want to work hard and sacrifice to build you up, and I'm going to let somebody else, you going to let somebody else come in and tear you down? No, I'm getting that. I'm tearing it all the way down. I'm burning it to the ground. I work hard and sacrifice, and you going to let that's nonsense to me. That's nonsense. Huh? I'm going to make sure that you okay, and then you going to let somebody else drag you down? No, I'm dragging your ass down. By the nape of your chin, by the back of your, however, wherever I can get my hands on, I'm just cashing in. Since you don't mind being destroyed, and since you don't mind being embarrassed, I might as well join in the festivities. Since you don't want to be the lifter of the head, and you won't let everybody else take you and talk about, let me go and get my punches in, because I work the hardest for you. Just saying. Minister Mario, we good? I don't want to get stirred up again. Boy, this pot over here is smoky. Amen. I needed to hear this tonight. All right, there, love. Come on here. It's real. That's nonsense. And then I'm trying to tell you, I'm waiting on Mr. Mario. Please. On gangster. Gang. Listen. When people do nonsense, that's one thing. But when they get in your face and brag about the nonsense they doing, and you, all right, it's one thing for you to do the nonsense, but then you going to brag to me how you had to take care of him, and then you going to ask me for a ride to work? You'll walk. How you going to make, this is what my mama told me. I'm trying to help you. And you out here trying to help nobody else. So if you can help somebody else, you don't need my help. If you can give away what God bless you, then you don't need my blessing. Because how you going to help somebody when you in need of help? That don't make no sense. That's nonsense. You want people to point? Nonsense. That's BS, y'all. I want everybody, before you leave here tonight, everybody type in BS. So when they watch this later on, they'll know what we're talking about, the acronym. Huh? Bullshiggity. Type in BS before we get off this line. Every last one of you. Go on and type it in there. BS. We not with it. It's 2023. Type in BS. Especially y'all saved people, put BS. How much you love the Lord, that's BS. Brother Johnny got 4-1. Yes, sir, that's that bullshiggity. All right. I think that's everybody. I gave you a chance to get it in there. Much love to each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys on the flip. All right. Good night.